Yo, what up? Welcome to another episode of the D Will Show. I am your host, D Will, and this is episode 129. Be sure to go follow me on Instagram at D Willow at DWILLOOO. Go follow me over there to keep up with any episodes I got coming up. I got a bunch of them coming up for y'all, so y'all make sure y'all go follow me to tap in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the D Will Show. Subscribe, like, follow, comment on Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you get your podcasts. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me over there. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor for this episode, 27 Horizon. Connecting your business to new horizons. Contact 27 Horizon for all your creative design needs and book them today to make your event one to remember with any DJ or photo services. DM 27 Horizon for more info. But today, man, I got my brother tapping in since we was shorties. You know what I'm saying? I got an OPRF legend, the second player in OPRF history to have his number retired. I got a Pittsburgh State legend, Grand View, my bad, University legend. I got a two-time NAIA first team All-American, a one-time D2 All-American. He's a member of the PFWA All-Rookie team. He's a starting corner, kick punt returner for the Indianapolis Colts, who led the league in kick return yards last season. My brother, my dog, Dallas Flowers. Della, what up, gang?
What's the word, gang? Love. Appreciate that. Appreciate
No, for sure. For sure, man. I make sure I get it right, bro. Got a whole little you dig, man. Whole little paragraph. I'm like, let me make sure I get this right for bro. You know. So appreciate you tapping in, Brody, for real.
appreciate you about him.
No, for sure, bro. Let me just make sure I tell everybody tap in real quick. Um, but man, Dallo, man, since last time I had you on, man, life has been different for you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So for those who's new, not really too familiar with you, bro, I kind of want to touch on your upbringing a little bit, bro. Just kind of take us to your upbringing. We'll just go from there.
Yeah. Grew up, Maywood, west side of Chicago. My first sport was basketball. I started playing basketball. I was 3 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then with that every day, my big sister used to play basketball as well, so she kind of helped me with that as well. Started playing football, organized football, probably about fourth, fifth grade, and I've been doing that my whole life. So since fourth grade, I've been playing football, organized basketball since I was 3 years old. So I mean, growing up, basketball was my first love. So really, I thought I was
yeah,
basketball. Like if you ask anybody at the crib, they'll be like, "Yeah, that
facts.
hated in basketball type shit." You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Actually, my sophomore year of high school, I was gonna stop playing football. Like I was gonna stop. I told my pops. My pops like, "Nah, just try it one more time, and if you don't like it next year, like you don't got to do it no more." I'm like, "I bet." It was my sophomore year. Sophomore year, I was turned. So I kept playing. So out of high school, my grades wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? So due to my grades being bad, I had to go to like small schools, like NAIA schools. So I committed to Robert Morris for basketball and football scholarship. I didn't know what sport I wanted to play yet, like which one I wanted to give up. So went there for two sports. I had to automatically redshirt due to my high school grades. So I come back freshman year, played football, made all conference, played basketball. I started like the second half of the season as a freshman. Um, Sophomore year, I played football. I played the first 7 games of the season, but I got kicked out of school. Um, yeah, that was like November 7th, 2017. So I got kicked out of school, unfortunately. So I had to send film out to everywhere like quick to get back to school in January so my clock could keep rolling with my eligibility and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I'm sending a bunch of film out. And then Tiffin University in Ohio, D2, I went there for a semester. But I went there for basketball and football. So the coach that recruited me in got fired mid-season. So a new coach was coming in. I was good with the football coach. Me and the football coach was locked in. We was good. So I'm hooping with the basketball team, with the assistant coaches, PAs. So I'm killing them. Killing them. They like, nah, you gonna start. this, that, and the third. I'm gonna tell the head coach because the head coach only did it 3 days out the week because he's still moving back and forth. So I called him twice, sent him an email, and I texted him. No response. Like the whole semester from January to May. So I go back to the crib when school over. I get my release, and luckily I'm in the gym. I'm at Trident, one of the top JUCOs in the country. Like I'm hooping over the summer. So the basketball coach remembered me from high school because he recruited me. He was like, Dallas, that's you? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, you got bigger, you got taller. Because, I mean, you know me. I used to be short, small as hell for college.
Man, bro.
So he was like, what school you at? I was like, I just got my release from Tiffin. He was like, Tiffin, I know the head coach. I'm going to give him a call right now. I was like, all right, cool. He called him. Yeah, you know Dallas Flowers? He like, yeah. I just saw today he got us released. We want him to come back. I'm like, come back. I was just saying, why would I be coming back? So my little brother, Brennan Flowers, he was already at Grandview. So he like, shit, you might as well come here and play with me. And I'm like, shit, what's better than playing with your brother playing college football?
No, facts.
Basketball and football. I had to sit out a year because I transferred, and then I came back. I could play the second semester of basketball. Came play the second semester of basketball, made all conference, led the team in scoring. And then the following year, my first year of football there, 2019 season, defense All American, 2020 specialist All American, and then the reason why I left Grandview to go to Pitt State B2, my grad year, I was getting word from NFL teams like, if I could bump up a level and continue to do the same stuff I'm doing, like that can improve your draft grade. So I did that. Committed to Pittsburgh State. Went there. Shit, did the same thing I've been doing my whole life. It broke Don Brown record at kick return. Was an All American as well, all purpose All American. And then you know what I'm saying, trained for the draft. You know, went undrafted, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't really phase me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like my
Yeah,
whole life, I was pretty much undrafted. You know what I'm saying? Like people didn't really know me.
facts.
Man, people still don't know me. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm used to that. I like it like that. Like I like when somebody think I can't do something. So I'll be all
an
with it.
underdog for sure.
So really, I was finna sign to the Giants. Like no cap. Like I didn't even talk to the coach.
Word.
Yeah, I was finna sign. It came down to the Giants Cardinals. I was literally like pen to paper, like call the Giants, like yo, whoa, whoa. I'm finna sign with y'all. And then my agent was like, nah, let's go to Indy. Because one of his guys was our DB coach. Who was like, nah, just trust me. Like in the long run, it's gonna work out. He was like, I haven't lied to you yet. I was like, shit, fuck it. We going to Indy.
We
Boom.
going to Indy.
Signed to Indy. I'm in camp for a rookie year. Like, I'm not getting no reps on defense. Like, I'm not even getting in. Like, I had to kill like on like kick return drills and then like one-on-ones on defense. Like one-on-one. That's when I had to make my money. Like rookie year, I'm strapping them. Like I'm strapping them like it's a clinic. You know what I'm saying? But I was like fourth string on the depth chart. So like I'm not getting in on defensive reps. So I had to keep my mental over locked in for when I get my opportunity, I just gotta be ready to answer. Cause like that's the worst thing somebody complaining, like, man, I should be playing. And then you get that shot and then you looking crazy out there. Now you never
Crazy.
now you just blew your shot. So type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? I just keep my head down and I work. Like I got a saying, like it's gonna make sense. Like I really believe that and I really live my life like that. As long as I do what I gotta do, as long as I do my part. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Rookie year, I was mostly a specialist, you know what I'm saying, doing like gunner, stuff like that. Week 12, rookie year, I got my first opportunity. Kick return right out of halftime against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Monday Night Football, 90-yard kick return out the gate. And after that, you know what I'm saying? It's just been up since. Started one game my rookie year, played defense like the last 4 or 5 games my rookie year, and then I came into my second year this past season. I started the first 4 games before I got my injury. Was playing good football. Um, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, that's just part of the story.
Facts.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying. I'm about 4 months in the process. I'm be
Yeah.
7. You know what I'm saying.
Facts. Facts. No, we're gonna tap into all that, Brody, for sure. For you, Dallo, like I said, us that know you know that you was great at both sports, hooping and football. When was that moment though? Like when you really, as a shorty, and you playing, as a kid, we played everything growing up: baseball, kickball, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Why was it always basketball and football for you though, bro?
It was like You know what I'm saying? My mom said, because like obviously I was born June 4th, 1997. That's when the Bulls just won the, you know what I'm saying? That's when
Oh
my mom
yeah,
had me.
yeah,
Like literally, like when they was winning, like when they did the little when they was like tearing down the building, setting stuff on fire downtown when they was winning and stuff, like I was born then. So I guess basketball was just meant to be. And I've been playing football before 4th grade, but it wasn't organized. So I've been like recess, like killing kids at recess and stuff like that. Like I could do this. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there my first year and I ain't looked back. You know what I'm saying? So I just fell in love with both of them sports. Like when I was growing up as a shorty, like kids watching cartoons, I'm watching like NBA classics. I'm watching Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Like I'm watching football and
yeah.
basketball. Like I ain't really watching cartoons for real.
You really was locked in. You really knew around that time. Like I'm different. I ain't on that.
I'm 6, 7 years old. I could talk to somebody like 21, 22 about basketball and football. Like, I could have a conversation with them.
That's different. That's
Like,
different. You knew you was on a different time then.
so
When you really, like I said, around that time when you really locked in on watching Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and all that, who were some of the dudes that you were looking up to when you was like, all right, like hooping wise, I want to be like this dude. Football wise, I want to be like this dude. Like who was those dudes for you?
football, because growing up, my whole life, I played receiver. I switched to defense my sophomore year of high school. So T.O., Terrell Owens, my favorite player. Terrell Owens and Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying? Those are my favorite players. So I was locked in on them. I like T.O. cockiness and I like his work ethic. And I was just a fan of him from the jump. And Mike Vick, he was different. He changed the game. A black quarterback. That was definitely was
Facts.
in the 2000s, in the early 2000s. He was just different. His attitude, his style. He ain't even talk much. He ain't even really talk. You know what I'm
No, not at all. He finna go show you. He finna, you know what I'm saying, do it all. He finna, yeah,
saying? And then
change the game forever,
of
bro.
course, you know who my favorite basketball player all time is. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean, bro. Yeah,
Like that's my GOAT. That's my favorite player all time. That's what I think the GOAT is. Um, I just like his work ethic, his will. He's a leader. You know what I'm saying? He took a lot of heat as well. Definitely, if you're a leader, you're gonna take a lot. You're gonna take all of the heat. You know what I'm saying? When stuff bad is on you, when stuff good is on you. That just comes with being a leader, stuff like that. But no, I've been a Kobe fan since I came out the womb.
facts, facts. For you, Dallo, like growing up, man, how did you juggle football and basketball? You know what I'm saying? Football is more of a like wear and tear sport, and then hooping is like it's a contact sport, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying, gonna get as injured as if you was playing football. Like, how did you juggle like growing up since a shorty playing both sports?
Right? I've been doing that literally since I was about 8, 9ish years old. So I mean, I guess like in a way, like I was just blessed to be able to be playing both and be good at both. Like I don't know, like those, like I ain't gonna lie, since I was a kid, like those were my top priorities. Like it was that. Like you been to a couple of my birthday parties. Like I had basketball parties. Like
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? Like this,
facts.
backyard, like 6, 7 years old, playing 1-on-1 against myself. Like until 1 in the morning, my mom forced me to go in the house. Like I'm playing basketball. This was not no taking. I'm doing this for Instagram. Like I was really doing this for. I'm playing, bro. D will for like it got so crazy. Like I'm playing football 1-on-1 with myself, like tossing the ball up and like acting like I'm somebody.
Going to, yeah,
Yeah, I was doing that since I was a kid. It was for real. I just been
no
like
facts.
love the game. I don't know. It's just something about it.
Facts. And then you grew up. You was a 3-year varsity starter in football. Um, and then you said at a point in time, bro, you wanted to quit playing football. Like you really wanted to lock in on hooping. What kind of led to that? Was it just like were you just exhausted from doing back and forth? Like what led to that choice? Because like,
It was
thank
like
God you didn't. You know what I'm saying?
it was like because when we was in high school, a lot of the coaches back then like you need to focus on one sport and really just focus on it. And then it was like I don't know. It just I to be honest, right now I cannot really think off the top of my head what was the reason. But I
Mm-hmm.
just kind of felt like I just need to focus on basketball for if I really want to, you know what I'm saying, make it. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on one sport instead of doing both. But then luckily I had to talk with my dad, and my dad told me, "Oh God, I remember this in the summer, just during football camp, summer camp, sophomore year. I'm on the bleachers, talk to my dad. I'm like, I don't even think I want to do this no more." He was like, "Well, just do one more year and see how I feel." And sophomore year, I was turned. So it's like, shit, I'm gonna keep going. Fuck it.
Man. But then, going to playing football, and like I said, you got summertime, you really got focused on football to get ready for the season. Then you going right to practice. Did that ever become like a wear and tear on you when you like mentally or like physically? You probably was like,
The
man, I ain't even
type
feeling
of,
it today.
type of person I am and how I was growing up is like I always been a leader on every team I've been on. Even at certain times, I'm not the talkative leader. I could be a leader by my actions of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I always been used to leaving leaving summer basketball games and then going to football 7-on-7 the same day. I'm used to running track and then playing AAU in the summer. Like I was used to doing multiple stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So and like me, like everything I do, I want to be the best at it. You know what I'm saying? So I just gave it my all whenever I was doing something.
Facts. And then I know you said born and raised Maywood, West Side Chicago. Why? And then you went to middle school in Oak Park, but why OP Dello? You know what I'm saying? You could have went to a more. I mean, OP was known for his sports though. You know what I'm saying? But you could have easily went to like a Montini. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? A Glenboro West, like one of those schools that's really known for what they do. Why OP though, Dello?
I was about to go to Montini, like no cap. They gave me the scholarship. Like I was about to go to Montini, but then it came down to transportation. I would have had to take like two buses. I'm like, and they were uniforms. I'm like, I'm not gonna take two buses and uniforms for all this. I'm cool. I could just go to OP. All my homies there. They're decent in basketball. They good in football. So it's like I'm in a win-win situation.
Easy. It was an easy choice. Then he was like, man, I'm already at the crib,
Already here.
public school,
Yeah, public
man.
school uniform. I'm chilling. Iman went
Facts,
here
facts,
chilling.
man. For you, when you know what I'm saying, freshman year coming into OP, did you always know that you're gonna play both sports all 4 years? Like, was that in your mind already, or would you just like, I'm just gonna go with the flow, see
That
what's
was
up with it?
that was I wasn't thinking about it. It wasn't the main focus, but like that was me. I play basketball and football. Ain't no, hey, what you do? I play basketball. Hey, what you do? I play. It's basketball and football. So I wasn't thinking that, but like that was me. So like it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So when you know what I'm saying, you decide you're gonna play both sports. Like I said, you were 3 year football varsity starter, and then you was 2 years basketball varsity starter, right?
Um,
Or do you start junior year or no?
Basketball. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I only started 1 year for both sports.
Okay,
On me,
okay,
started my senior year in basketball, and I started my senior year in football. I mean, junior in basketball, I probably started like some games, but I wasn't a starter.
okay.
You know what I'm saying so.
Yeah.
Only started my senior year in both sports. I should have been starting since like sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? But
No, facts though. Facts. I seen it with my own eyes. But for
yeah,
you though, Brody, when you really started to, come to yourself, like I said, you in high school now, knowing what you know now, did you feel like you successfully accomplished everything that you wanted, in basketball wise or football wise?
um, for the situation I was in, for the cars that I was dealt with, I think I did. But of course, like knowing me, like I definitely could have done more for sure. 100%. I definitely could have done more. But I think I had a decent high school career though.
Okay. And then y'all got cheated that 1 year, bro. We keep
Lamar,
on, bro. That you already know the
that game
cards
was
was already against y'all that game, Brody. Like they didn't expect y'all to be like that with them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they
it's
had to,
it's a picture in the newspaper with Kiwan scoring the touchdown that they said that was out.
look, bro. Everybody had their money on them. Like I said, y'all weren't even supposed to be fighting with them like that. So of
And,
course they gonna,
and we was at their house.
yeah. See, they definitely weren't going with that. They were like, no, not OP.
Nah, that was definitely me.
But what was some of your like most memorable moments that you enjoyed? And what were some of the moments that you kind of was like, I don't want to say regret, but kind of like weren't your favorite moments, through high school, or rather playing both sports?
Right. Um, some of my favorite moments off the top of my head. Junior year, I ain't even play. It was football. Junior year, we beat Downers Grove North at home. They was ranked like sixth in the state. We all ran on the field like that night was crazy. That night was crazy. What else? Basketball. I had a good senior year. I think I averaged about 18, like 4-3. I was nominated for all area, first team all conference, stuff like that. Um, and I did a lot of being like a leader my senior year to the younger guys, like Jared Scott, Cameron Gross, Rashawn Wilkerson, stuff like that. Um, I enjoyed my senior year. It was good. But Matt Maloney is a good coach. Like that was my dog. Like I enjoyed playing for. It got its. It was some bad times too with Maloney. Like everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't regret none of the steps that I took to get here. You know what I'm saying? It was all part of the plan.
Coming up behind, like I said, I know junior year, you coming up behind, uh, Rylan, Jason, and all them. Semi, your junior year, and then the next year you having to take that next step and to like be a little mentor to the guys under you. You know what I mean? Like Bashan, DeAndre, like they was who been with us our sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of, and then y'all went to the same middle school too. So it's like you already knew of them, but like, how was it taking that next step now, being like the little, like taking them under your wing, your senior year, like you said, being a leader.
Yeah. I enjoyed my junior year playing with Jason Gann, Eric Locke, Cindy Cobbs, Rylan. You know what I'm saying? I learned when to have fun and when to play with those guys. Like those, them guys is funny, hilarious, but it was first
Hilarious, bro.
you had to be serious, and they showed me how to be serious in serious moments when it was needed. Um, my senior year, I was ready. I was ready to be the captain. Like I was ready for it. And like you said, I already had bonds and relationship with those guys prior playing with them on varsity. Like you said, middle school, AAU, stuff like that. So it was easy, and we was on the same type of timing, so it was easy.
Facts. Dello, when did the college coaches really start to get on your radar? Like when did they really start trying to lock in with you and really starting to, just give you a little interest here and there? Like when did that come around for you?
Maybe like junior year, but it was all like JUCOs and D3s though. Like it wasn't nothing crazy. Like it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing for
So you
real.
kind of was like more like, man, whatever, I'll worry about it when they get here type thing, or was it just like I'm just gonna weigh my options right now, which
It
you should
was
have, but
like
like
it was like I play anywhere as long as I can play both sports. so, so if you got two sports, you get me off for both. That's what's gonna happen. That's where I'm going.
so the schools, so like I said, you end up going to Robert Morris. Were they
Only
the first school that
I only had one offer. Robert Morris. That's it.
they was the only school that was gonna let you do both, right?
Yeah.
So that was my next question is like, why did you choose that school? But they was the only school that really allowed you to do that. You know
Only
what I'm saying?
this what I'm saying though. I only had one offer. It was them. What else am I? What else? What else am I waiting to?
No, facts.
It was
So
over.
obviously, if it wasn't Robert Morris, you would have just probably took that JUCO route,
Yeah,
or like,
I would have went to like COD or something.
yeah. How
Yeah.
was your career? Like, did you have to make that? Did you have to make an adjustment from playing high school football and basketball to playing like college level? You know what I'm saying? Because like everything is totally different. You kind of go up a level.
Right.
As far as like maintaining your, what I mean, your health. What I mean, preparing yourself, school. You know what I'm saying? Like everything become a next step up. Did you have to adjust to that
Uh,
change?
yeah, but no, because of course, like due to the respect of the game, it's a higher level. First off, so yeah, I had to change somewhat of the stuff that I do, my tendency, stuff like that. But I mean, the level I was playing at, it wasn't a high level. So early in my college career, the stuff that I was doing, sliding away with, I could have done it because I was talented. You know what I'm saying? I started to take the game more serious later in my career, like when I got to Grandview, because always in my head, like, yeah, I want to make it to the league and get the sport, ooh, ooh. But like after like my second year of college, third year, like it's like, yeah, like league. I'm on that, like league, you know,
Yeah.
and like it was that type of time. And so I started taking the game more serious, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because I know what the end goal is and I know what I can do.
I remember you posted some. I think you posted on your Instagram before when you was like, you was at class one day and they asked you what you wanted to be, like what you wanted to do with your career. You said I wanted to be an NFL player. You said everybody laughed at you.
Yeah.
Like, just take us through that moment now, and like
Hey,
now
but
that you kind of gave you some fuel.
this Grandview, like I'm in my sports ed class, like we talking like, you know what I'm saying, like what people want to do when their career done, like ooh, ooh. Like after college. Everybody going around like what you write down, yada yada yada. Yeah, Dallas. What you wanna do after college? NFL. No, like Plan B. Like, what do you NFL? What do you? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what
Like,
else.
what you mean?
Don't know what else to tell you.
This the teacher saying this, bro, or this the classmates around you?
Just the teachers. He owes some like, oh, okay, no, that's great, but no, just like Plan B. Like if that don't work out, NFL, I don't know.
Like, bro, what you don't? I'm locked in. Like, what you?
Like it's for real. I'm
I
not
bet.
I'll get a couple.
All
Oh, he's trying to go. Nah, this is serious.
all respect to that teacher, but I know he looking stupid right now though. But
Probably
but
looking
anyway, bro.
probably looking crazy right now. He probably I told him he could make it. Yeah, I bet.
Fact. So you do, you go to Robert Morris, like I said, you playing ball, you playing football, and then you got to make another. Like you said, you've always been a dude, like you was the underdog, and then you had to transfer to Tiffin, right? Right after Robert Morris.
Yeah,
What led to Tiffin, and why'd you choose there? Was they just the only school that was interested in you at that time?
at that time, yeah.
Okay, okay. And then same thing, you was going there to play football and basketball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, you transferred again to go to Grandview with little bro.
Mm-hmm.
What led to I know you kind of just spoke on it, going and playing with your little brother, like that's like a dream come true. But like how was that experience playing with your little brother? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all on the field together, like y'all people can come to the game, ain't gotta worry about going to your game, they going to Brendan game, like y'all there together.
It was
How
it
was
was
that experience, bro?
it was a blessing, and it made us even more closer. Like my little brother, like that's my best friend for real. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
facts.
Oh, for real. That made us got way closer for real. Like it's a bond that you can't even break for real. You know what I'm saying? Like already your brother and you playing college football with him and y'all play the same position. He on the other side of you on the field. Like that's different.
Tough,
That's different.
tough,
And we was both
tough.
dominant. We was both all Americans 2020 years. So it's like, you feel me? It was one of them.
Thanks. That's love, bro. How did you? But what led to Grandview though, bro? Like you know what I mean? I know you said you wanted to play with little bro.
Brendan
Like
was
I
there.
said,
If
you
Brendan
already
was
transferred twice.
there, I wouldn't even know of Grandview.
Okay,
And they
okay. So they
good.
weren't even in the
They,
picture.
they they always been a powerhouse. Like and they're a powerhouse. They always like in the final four. And my brother does. So it's like, and I already been to two schools. Like I don't need to keep looking. I know what school is about. Like I just need to find a school and just get in there.
Facts. That was my next question for you, bro. Like, did it come to a point when you was like, man, it's gonna be my second time transfer? Did it ever get like frustrating for you when you was like, man, look, bro, I ain't gonna keep transferring, sitting.
Of course it did, but me stopping and quitting never came across my head. It was like, man, I just gotta get someone, just take off with it. It never came down to, man, this the last school, this it. Like it never came down to that. Me,
Facts.
I knew what the end goal was. I knew what I wanted to do. And if I quit now, I can't even do it. Like I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I don't even do stuff like that.
No, facts, facts. And then you get an extra year, due to the COVID year.
Right.
And then you go to Pittsburgh State. What led to that choice right there?
Um, like I said, when I was at Grandview, NFL scouts like if you could play higher level football and demonstrate the same stuff that you was doing there, you improve your draft grade. So when I got my release and I posted on social media, I had about 5, 6 D1s like Western Illinois, Southeast Missouri State, Jacksonville State, like FCS D1s, and I had like all the D2s. You know what I'm saying? So Pittsburgh State hit me, and I'm doing their background. And my little brother, because I told Brendan, he was like Pittsburgh State, because out of high school, Brendan was heavy recruited. Like he had like 20 offers, like 20 offers, like top D2s, couple D1s. So he knew about all the schools. I wasn't recruited hard in high school, so I ain't really like, you know what I'm saying. So I told him the schools. He was like, "No, Pitt State is like one of them schools, like top." Then I looked them up. Number one in D2 wins history ever. Number two in most championships ever. So it was like, and they got like they got 24 players who played in the league. So it's like
It was an easy one for you.
easy for me. And it's they got a 100-yard indoor field. They play in front of 12K fans. Like it ain't nothing to talk about. And they sponsored by Adidas. Like it was too many pros versus cons. Like the only con was like the town it's in. Like it was like a country town, but I'm there strictly for football, so I'm not even worried about the outside aspect. I'm worried about football. That's it. I got my degree.
Facts. And like you said, NFL teams want you to step up, man. That's right there in your league, man. Like, okay, cool. I'm playing high level. I'm upper level. It's a win.
Nah, for sure.
Uh, but when did the NFL interest start kicking in, Dallo? Like when the teams start really, contacting you, letting you know, like, okay, cool, like we interested in you.
College coach said at Grandview, my first game, 2019 season, my first game. After the game, he said the Atlanta Hawks contact him about me, just trying to get info on me. So 2019 that I know of.
So you said the Atlanta Hawks, or are you talking about for basketball or football?
The Falcons. I
Okay,
haven't,
okay,
haven't got no NBA, nothing. But it would have been like overseas stuff.
okay. And then what did he tell you your next step was? Was it just like, okay, just keep playing out the season?
Um,
Was mock drafts putting you out there?
I just talked to my coach. I didn't know about that probably to the year after, like 2020 season. That's when they start talking to me, like 2020 season, because I
And what
was
was your process after that? Was you just like, all right,
uh,
combine after the season? Was it like, all right, combine after the season? I know you went to like a Pro Bowl game in Vegas. Like, when did all that start coming about?
so that was like, so they started talking to me like 2020 season, but that was COVID, so they gave us an extra year. So I was originally was gonna come out after the 2020 season, but COVID gave us an extra year. I'm talking with my people, trying to see what I should do. I'm already coming from a small school, and during that time, they only was drafting like the Power Five schools, like Michigan, Bama, Florida, because it was no combine that year. So they only taking the people that they see on TV because they see them on TV.
Hmm.
And they had a big school, so they have to be good. You would think that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I used my extra year because I knew it could benefit me. You know what I'm saying? I bounced up a level when D2 went to pick, and I dominated that pick. That's what they wanted to see, and I did it for them.
And then after that, after your season, that's when like the Pro Bowl game that you got invited to started
Yeah,
coming.
after the season, yeah, because I got invited during the season. Like your senior year, you want to be invited to like the top bowl games. I got invited to the second best one, the East West. Normally the Reese's is the number one, and two is the East West. So I got invited to the second best one. You know what I'm saying? All I need is a foot in the door, and I'm gonna take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? So I showcase my skills out there, show them I'm a good corner, big, fast, physical. You know what I'm saying? True ball player. And then yeah.
After that, Dallo, did more teams started to really tap in with you? Like, was it teams like, okay, well, we interested in you in this round, or you might go this round, like the mock draft? Did that ever come into play?
Yeah, they started talking about it, and some of them teams really started trying to like get to know me more because like I went to small schools, so they need that much more information versus like the big school guys because they know more about them. Really trying to fill me out more. Some are saying like late round still, 7, 6 round stuff like that, or priority free agent, just stuff like that, like late in the draft, stuff like that.
Okay.
Came down
And
to like
then draft night.
think like what my speed was for some reason. I don't know why. Like they thought I would be slow or something. Like running 4.6. I run the 4.3. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Again, Dallo, like you said, underdog, bro. They always underestimate you, bro.
It was weird.
So,
I don't know.
and then draft night come. You don't get drafted, but you immediately sign with the Colts. I know you just talked about you almost went to the Giants, but then the Colts hit you. I know you did just speak on that, but like just that whole process of draft night, bro. Just take us through that whole moment of draft night, being with your family, and
Well,
then you announce that you finna sign with the Colts.
really that day because I graduated. I got my degree in 21 summer, but my school Grandview don't do graduation, only spring graduation. So I had to walk in 22 spring. So that day of the draft, the day 3 draft, um, I walked across the stage, me and my little brother. So we walked, got our degree the same day that I signed to the coach. So I was with family all day. Like it was good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I celebrated me getting my diploma and me signing the pro deal to the NFL. So it was good. It was good. When it got to like the 6th round, I pretty much turned the TV off. I was like, wherever I go, like it's up. Like wherever I go, it's up. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really
So
take it.
you already knew.
Yeah. I didn't really take it to heart because I knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, small school guys, stuff like that, they don't believe in me. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm not going to get an attitude or treat you no different. Ooh. That's cool. But, like, when you see me, you're
Just
going to have,
know.
you're gonna have a totally different response and gesture and, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
demeanor.
Facts. And then you get that call, and then you say, "All right, I'm going to Indy." When you announced it, or
Yeah,
was that just a training? That was just a training camp deal that they offered you. Like, how does that work?
that was like I signed to them. Like it wasn't
Okay.
no rookie training camp deal. It was like I signed to them a
Okay.
3-year contract, undrafted type shit. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. But then that's always debatable depending on if you
Yeah,
make the squad or not.
that's the first day. Like
Got you. Okay. Okay. So for everybody that don't get that, it wasn't guaranteed. Like just because he signed with the Colts
ain't,
don't mean he was gonna make the team. He had to make the cut.
ain't nothing guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed.
So when you got that, so you had an impressive training camp and in preseason, and then they announced that you made the squad, bro. Like, what was your whole process? How was you feeling in that moment? You was like, man, bro, I made it, Brody.
So my first goal was to make the team. I was comfortable with myself and I trust myself. I knew I was gonna make it. I'm not in here on no accident. Trust and believe that. You know what I'm saying? So when I made the team, I bet I made it. Now it's I need to be on the field. Like it's always something next. Like 'cause I can't get too complacent because I'll be out of here quick. I'm happy.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. I made it. Cool. Undrafted rookie, yada yada yada. That's cool. Boom. I gotta get on the field though. I'm trying to make
Yeah.
money. I'm trying to take care of my people. I'm trying to take care of my mom, dad, pops, woo woo. I'm trying to do it for real. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
what I'm thinking now, I'm on the team. I bet cool. That's good. Boom. How can I get on the field? You know what I'm saying? The good thing I had Gilly in the locker room with me, Kenny Moore in the locker room, with me, some good vets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning and soaking the game from them. I learned a lot from them guys my rookie year. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. And then it led to you being punt return or kick return. They threw you out there for that, and that's when everything opened up for you.
everything opened up. You know what I'm saying? During practice, throughout the season, when I wasn't even playing and stuff, I treated practice like a game. On
Yeah.
God, I'm out there every day. I treated that shit like a game. Like I'm not out there on some buddy. I'm on that.
Facts. And then I know you just spoke on Kenny and Gilly. That was my next question for you. Was like, who would invest and like what do they kind of tell you to keep you level headed? Because they know as a rookie, unless you one of them dudes where like you coming in as a man, like it could be tough for somebody to come in like that wasn't supposed to be there to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like they had you underestimated that you weren't supposed to be there. Like what did they kind of tell you and kind of uplift you with that kind of kept you going? Like all right, cool. Like just do this, just be patient. Like
Right.
what was they kind of telling you?
I looked up to Gilly. You know what I'm saying? He's an all-time great, one of the best corners to ever touch a football. 2019 Defensive Player of the Year as a corner. So it's like I already came in giving him all the respect and just ready to learn the game from him. You know what I'm saying? On the field stuff, off the field stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that he really taught me that stayed and kept with me was never get too high, never get too low. You doing real good. Never get too high. Stay in the middle. You doing bad, you get scored on. Stay in the middle because you talk to yourself the most. Like that's the person you talk to yourself is the most. If you beating yourself up and then the fans coming too, you over with. Definitely at corner.
It's gonna take you out the game
You're
quick.
done. You're done. Ain't be yeah. Nah. You can't do that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't do that. That's what I learned from him. And then Kenny kind of took a similar route for me. Similar but not similar. Not him going to four schools, but him coming from a small schools. He came from D2. He was undrafted. You know what I'm saying? So, and I seen what he done. He's able to take care of his family. Made a lot of money in this business. Real stand up guy, great person. You know what I'm saying? Treat people with respect. He's a real good football player. He's a vet. He made the Pro Bowl 2020 season, if I'm not mistaken, 2020 or 2021 season. Um, he just had an All Pro season this past season. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
those good guys to have in your locker room.
Facts. And then you finally get your number called and you become a starting corner. Um, are you starting to feel good now? Like, all right, cool. I'm getting my respect. I'm getting my due for all the hard work that I put in. Man,
Yeah,
what was that moment like when you got that nod? You was like, all right, Dallas, you're gonna be the other starting corner with Kenny out there. Like, what was your mindset going forward?
it was cool. I knew I was capable of doing it. They just had to see me and trust me. But I'm still not complacent. You know what I'm saying? I just started my second year. Like, ain't nothing written in stone. Ain't nothing. I'm still on my first contract, so I'm not really like it's cool. I'm blessed to be in the position. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, yeah, but
But you want more.
Oh, for sure. Because I need, yeah, like when I go to the table, like second contract, like I need it to be that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like I told you with Gilly, like I'm not too high, not too low. I'm still on the same objective. I'm still on the same motive. Like, is that same thing?
All gas, no break, bro.
For real.
Um, and then, bro, like I said, you feeling good. You know what I mean? You led the NFL and kick return yards. You feeling good. You started. You everything going right for Dallo. You made it. You know what I'm saying? And then unfortunately this season, you know what I mean, you tear your Achilles, bro, you got hurt. Just what was just going through your mind at that moment when that kind of happened? You kind of felt it and you was like, nah, man, like
Um,
I know you just said he told you not to get too high, not to get too low, but like when you feel like, all right, man, I'm here now, I'm starting. This is what I've been working for, and then that happened to you. Like, I know that's frustrating, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, definitely very, very frustrated. When it first happened, I was confused and I was shocked, and I'm just like, nah, I can't be hurt because you know me. This is my first injury
Mm-hmm.
in my life. Like I can count on my hand how many games I missed. I'm talking about basketball and football together. Like I don't miss.
Mm-hmm.
So when it happened, I'm like, nah, I can't be hurt. Like I can't be injured. I may be hurt because like when you hurt, you can still play. When you injured, you can't play. So I'm thinking like I'm hurt. I can't be injured. Like I'm hurt. Ooh. I felt the pop though, but it's new to me. I don't know what's going on. It's my first real injury. And then they told me the news. I'm like, damn.
Because everybody that said that had that injury, bro, they said they feel like somebody kicked you in the back of your foot.
Oh God. When it happened, because I backpedaled and the ball went the opposite way, it was a run. So I'm going the other way. I take like 2 steps, boom. Felt like somebody kicked me. I'm laying down. I turn around, wasn't nobody by me. I'm like, and I looked at my foot, and then my foot like kinda dangling, like kinda to the right. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit. They told me the news. I'm like, damn. But I mean,
Gallo, let me ask you this, bro. Was that one of the hardest things you had to overcome? I know you said that's probably the only major injury that you didn't had. You know what I mean? Thank God this far, but like, was that one of the toughest things overcoming? Knowing everything that you worked for to get to this moment, you starting. You know what I'm saying? Then this happened.
I say this is the second hardest thing. The first hardest thing was my route getting to the league. I say that was the hardest thing. I say this injury is the second hardest thing.
When they broke the news to you, like I mean, I know anybody will be frustrated, you know what I mean, hurt, you know what I'm saying? But like when you got the news and you had to pretty much learn your injury and the rehab process that you had to go through, how was the whole rehab? I know you still probably rehabbing, but what was the whole rehab process like? And then how did it ever take a toll on you? Like, man, bro, like,
Of course,
nah, man.
it's taking some tolls on me. But I feel like I'm the best that I can be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I give myself a lot of positive talks and positive thoughts because I'm a person that like if you believe and talk positive stuff will happen. So if you believe and talk bad stuff gonna happen to you. Like sometimes people can be confused why bad stuff always happens to them. They
Yeah, they speaking it.
body or they always like just saying negative stuff. So negative stuff going to attend happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So and I got a great supporting system, family, friends, loved ones, stuff like that got my back. You know what I'm saying? They gave me that extra little push when I needed. And like I said,
Facts.
I could I trust myself because I know the hard work that I'm putting in during this rehab. I'm giving it my all. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I give it my all, I'll be straight.
Facts. Dello, who has been some of your, I don't want to say toughest matchups, but like who was one of them matchups where you kind of was like, all right, like I'm prepared for this one, like that you were looking forward to because you didn't play, you know, us the guys, man, we watch every time y'all play, we watching the TV, you know what I mean? You done had some crazy matchups,
Oh,
but like who has been probably some of your favorite matchup that you enjoy matching up with?
I will say, Calvin Ridley, Jags, um, Keenan Allen, Chargers last year, um, Brandon Cooks. I mean, to be honest, I'm new to the league, so it's like whoever I play, I'm on that. So I look at everybody a great matchup because you know what I'm saying. I'm still trying to gain my respect. You know what I'm saying. So everybody who I guard is that.
Facts. You know, everybody out there is there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You can't underestimate anybody.
I
That'll
treat
make you, you know what I'm saying?
I treat everybody like it's the league. Everybody good, so it's like I'm treating everybody the same.
Facts. And then last one I got for you, Dallo, is like knowing what you know now, you know what I mean, your journey, how far you overcame, and still going on your journey. If you could talk to your 16-year-old self right now, Brody, and just give it some advice, or any kids that may be listening that's probably gonna have the similar story as you, what would be the advice that you would share?
Man, I tell them, stay in school, good grades, definitely gonna take you far. To go to the college that you want, that you like. Go somewhere where you're wanted. Don't go somewhere where you want to go. Because you definitely want to play for a coach who trusts you and and that's going to play you. That best fits your needs, your skill set. Um, Treat others well. Just be a good person, and then you know what I'm saying. Hard work, dedication, with a little bit of luck, you can make it.
Facts. And the man up above, man, for sure.
Sure.
You already know. Man, my dog, man, I appreciate you, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's hitting me like, get Dallo back on, get that. I'm like, all right, man, let me hit bro and see what's up, man. So, you know
I,
what I mean? My dog since the seventh grade, you know, it's all love, Brody.
always
Heal up my G, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tap in with you, Brody. You know that.
love.
All right, love, Brody. Make sure.